these eraser shavings a little bit.
I see yours right now, so it
Been a
looks
minute.
good.
Been a minute since I have vacuumed the old desk off. You do that. You do that. Okay, I see yours too. Just popped up. Gotta reset it to live chat though, since I was refreshing. All right. What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world today. It's another beautiful day, and it is time for Live with the Hive, episode 30. Show is getting up there, man. We're getting up there. I am the real Chinstrap, and joining me today, as always, is the bold, the beautiful, the talented D Graves _art. What's up, bro? How you doing today?
What's up, man? Good morning to you. I'm doing well, bro. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. So today on this beautiful Monday, we also got Photogenic here, and he's hyped up.
Photogenic.
What
Yeah.
up? What up? What up? Yeah. So today is gonna be a great show for sure. Now, this month we've kind of been focusing on Pokemon characters. For anybody who's just now showing up, we've been focusing on Pokemon characters so far for the month of November. But I think today we might just be doing a more laid back, kind of random stream. Um, we've had, D had a huge, incredibly busy weekend, and is fried from working so hard. And I was working too, probably not as hard, but I was working. And
Yeah.
so I think today we're gonna do some possibly not Pokemon characters, but either way, we're gonna be having a good time and making some art.
Yeah, man.
So,
And I like as you said, and not for it to be an excuse or anything like that, but I had a pretty big show yesterday. I did the Nerds and Hip Hop show at the Moreno Valley Mall, and
nice.
I was there from like no lie, bro. I was there at setup time at 8:30 a.m. and we didn't leave until like 7:30 p.m.
Oh my
So it
god.
was a long ass day. I'm
Yeah.
talking about a lot of energy. You're talking to a lot of people. I was fortunate enough to get like an interview, and
Nice.
it was really cool. I feel like honestly just that one day was probably one of the biggest sales days that I had as far as my art. And then I
Really?
had did a show on Saturday as well, which was early in the morning. So just mentally exhausted, bro. Trying to get
Yeah.
things ready, trying to get products out, trying to come up with new pieces and challenging myself doing the watercolor and all of that kind of stuff. So it definitely paid off. I met a
Nice.
lot of amazing people yesterday, a lot of new followers for the channel. So hopefully some of them are viewing today. But overall, man, I'm just gonna take this day as a Thursday sketch day and really just kind of just enjoy being here,
Yeah.
being in the moment.
For sure. I'm down with that, bro. We got Awesome saying that's good. Yo, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir or ma'am.
Yes. Armor
And
light.
yeah, what up, Armalite? And Photogenic asking if it was successful, which I think you just answered.
Yes, it
Definitely
was.
successful. A good time, right?
Yeah.
Said Armalite asks if you're drawing Nightwing over there.
No, actually, this is more of a Hal Jordan Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah.
And it said, doesn't know who I'm drawing. This is actually just a picture that I found on Pinterest. I started this sketch actually at work over the weekend. I really like this hairstyle, the kind of
Yeah.
like thing going down the side, and then the big curly blonde hair or whatever. I thought it was a cool picture. So I started this sketch on my breaks over the weekend, and I wasn't sure. Like we said, we're not exactly sure what we're doing today. So I figured I'd have this page open and kind of see where to go from here.
Yeah, man. So I hope everyone has had a pretty great weekend and everyone was successful. Does anyone have any plans for this holiday coming up? It's Thanksgiving for a lot of folks. Y'all gonna be posting some good food plates or what?
Right? Yeah, let us know. I know we're gonna be making some cookies. We're making some cookies and some maybe a couple pies.
That's
Uh,
right.
yeah, it's gonna be a good time for sure. We've got
Uh,
some. We're pretty. The old lady is pretty wicked when it comes to the peanut butter blossoms. I don't know if you guys
hey,
are familiar with peanut butter blossoms, but yeah, we're gonna be making some of those, and I got to work some overtime this week, but
dude.
yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
Job
Um,
is never over, huh?
that's right. That's right. We have a few every year. We have a few weeks where we got like mandatory overtime.
Yeah.
The
It's
days
usually
where
the
we
holidays.
yeah, the holidays when they got to give us a day off, then we got to come in and make up for it. But it's all good. It's all good. It'll be a pretty good time. I'm doing just a couple short little shifts later on in the
Yeah,
week, so it won't be too bad.
I know that. I know
No.
that. Photogenic has got a few things. He did say, "Looks like you're drawing some Hal Jordan." Yes, I have. Armalite said that that reference that you're drawing, he feels like he's seen before. She does look.
Could
She
be.
kind of looks similar to like someone from Arcane. Uh,
I could see it.
Photogenic. He also says, "Chin, that would make a super cool Storm when she had the white mohawk and
Ooh.
the vest look." Yeah, agreed.
Ooh.
Agreed.
You're right. That's who it is. Actually, this is Storm. Yeah.
Ah,
It just
see,
became Storm. Yeah.
you see, I love
Yep.
it.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. I don't know if I've seen this reference picture before. I might have. I mean, it's a great picture. The pose is cool. She looks super cool and everything, and the hairstyle is dope. It's an actual person too, which I like. I like drawing from, using actual people as reference as well as other art.
Mhm.
So that was. It's definitely a good one, but
Bro,
yeah, it does
so
look.
let me tell you a little bit that I went through. So, I met a few people. One person was not a spokesperson, but a friend of a scout for Upper Deck, and they saw my sketch cards. I sold a few sketch cards. So
Nice.
they were talking like they were gonna plug me in with that, and I think that's cool. I'm like excited for any opportunity that comes my way. Not that I'm dependent on it or whatever, but
Right.
it's
Maybe
always cool. Yeah, it's always cool to feel like someone's got an opportunity that they can bring your way. So
yeah.
I'm really excited to see what that plays out for. Also, one of the shop owners, because as I said, we were in the mall. So one of the shop owners that owned the shop in the mall,
Yeah.
he was a big part of the show yesterday. He bought a few of my pieces and he wants to hang them up in his shop. So I was like,
Yo.
oh dang, that's real cool. So I'm excited to see what that comes to.
Right, yeah, bro. Dude, that's dope. You're just gonna be hanging up on the wall there and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So once he puts it up and sends me a picture, I'll definitely show you and B.
Yeah, I
Um,
wanna see that.
Also, there were a lot of cosplayers that were there yesterday, and one of them cosplayed as Blade. And I
Mhm.
had did a piece. I did a Blade piece. I don't know if I had showed you guys, but it was one of the thumbnails for our episode when we did Blade.
Right.
So that I made a print out of it, and I got Blade to actually take a picture of it. I wonder
That's
if I
so
can show
sick.
you guys. I don't know. I don't think I
That's
have
so
it.
dope.
Yeah, yeah. I ended up selling that piece, but man, I definitely got a good picture of Blade with it, so that was dope.
Yeah, that's sick,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Armalad says looking for some peanut butter, photogenic. Alex Ross uses real people as models. So once again, Chin is following in the footsteps of greatness. Yeah, Alex Ross, man, that is. I would love to be able to
Trash.
emulate some of that trash.
Trash.
Yeah, yeah. I actually inspired Alex Ross. Actually,
That's right. That's
he's a
right.
regular on the stream. He uses one of his burner accounts to watch the stream.
He watches Chinstrap. I already
Yeah,
know.
you know.
I saw that Todd Beats was going live today, so I dropped into his chat a little bit. he's gonna be doing a cover for me, or maybe not a cover. It's gonna be a Magneto piece. So I'm excited for him to start that because I want to watch
Yo,
how
nice.
that goes. I had commissioned a Spawn piece from him, and
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch him make it. Like it was
Oh,
before
really?
he really it was before he started really going live on YouTube. He was doing it more so on TikTok or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Dang, that's too bad.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, that's trash, bro.
Right.
Why you
Thanks
why
for
you ain't
nothing.
let me see that be made? I wanna see how you do it so I can copy your style."
Exactly. That's why we're here.
Exactly.
That's funny. That's
Man.
funny.
So, yesterday was really good as far as, like, sales goes. I
Yeah.
sold a lot of pieces yesterday. A lot of new people was checking us out, a lot of opportunities that hopefully come to something, you know?
Yeah, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. Excited
Yeah.
to hear that.
I can't
It's
wait till you start doing shows, bro. Once you start doing shows and you get to that point, like, we're gonna have so much more to talk about.
dude, I know,
Right.
man. I'm with you. I can't wait also.
All
Definitely.
in due time, B.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah, it
It'll
will.
happen when it's supposed to happen. But you know.
You're gonna be tired of it when it happens, though. You're gonna be
You think
like,
so?
yeah, why didn't you tell me how this was?
Right. So this was fun.
Heck yeah.
This sucks.
It's nothing like the feeling of somebody coming up to your table and looking at your stuff. They're nodding their head like, "Oh, that's cool," and then they walk away empty-handed. It's
Right.
like, "You lied to me." You lied.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. I
I'm
sold a lot
I'm
of sticker sets
oh
yesterday.
really?
Yeah,
Nice.
the
That's cool.
sticker sets is pretty cool.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's pretty dope. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I like that kind of thing. I like interacting with people and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Michaela says I like it. Can I have a shout out? Shout outs to you. And Francis Hamilton, shout outs to you also. Thanks for coming through. We're doing a little sketching today. A little my camera's let me show this to you guys at the right angle. My camera's a little off angle. I'm pretty sure I found a like a stand kind of thing that I can use for my iPad though. I just gotta buy it. I gotta buy one, and then I'll be able to have that like directly overhead, with
Yeah.
the same as my phone is. But for now, it's a little off angle. But
Yeah.
you know, let me see. Doing a quick little. I haven't drawn yet today, so I want to kind of warm up with this little hulky boy. Let's see, which is okay. It's alright. It's not too bad. I don't hate it.
I feel like I don't use enough reference sometimes because I be trying to put some cool like interesting shadow placements, but sometimes they probably don't make sense. Like what's going on here? I probably
Hmm,
need to have some more shadow on this side of his face.
maybe that looks dope though, bro. I mean, I think that you definitely have the cool factor figured out. So
Thank you. I
yeah,
look, let me show you some of the the sketch covers that I'm going to be working on over the past few weeks.
yeah. Let's
Over
see.
the next not past, the next few weeks. So I got I got this
We're
book,
just straight into there. Oh
Batman and
yeah,
Robin Eternal. Yeah. I'm gonna be taking suggestions of what you guys think I should put on these covers. I got a Power Rangers cover. Right.
nice.
I got Batman Detective right here.
That's
I
dope.
got I got one of my favorites right here. Oh, I'm over here dropping stuff. Spider Gwen.
Ooh yeah,
I'm excited to play with that.
that's gonna be sick.
Of course, we got the Superior Spider Man. If you guys haven't read about the Superior Spider-Man, check out that book. I got Justice League, but here it is, Throne of Atlantis. So B suggested I do a Aquaman on this. So
Yeah,
let's see. Yeah.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
We got Superman Doomed, right?
Ooh, that one looks nice too.
I also still have my Spawn versus Batman sketch cover that I haven't used yet.
Yeah.
And I got a Walking Dead on the way. I got another Spawn on the way. So let's see.
Nice.
Um, let's see. Armalite said, "Yeah, I saw the Blade piece. Thank you. What did you think of it? It was all right, right?" Armalite said, "You should draw Wolverine going on a rampage, where he when he escaped the lab." Oh yeah, that's a good
Mm,
suggestion.
that'd be cool.
Armalite says the superior Spider-Man would be if my great grandpa got bit by a spider.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, that
Yeah.
actually that tracks.
Pho- Photogenic is talking to you. He says, Chin,
Oh.
there are a couple of comic conventions popping up in the Midwest early next year. They could be you getting your toe wet in the show's pool. Very true.
Yeah, I should do it. So the main problem that I've run into is I work on weekends, right? That's
Yeah.
like my regular work shift is like Friday through Sunday, right? So, but next year, I'll have fresh vacation time available and all that. Um, so I was thinking I could get it's like some things picked out, you know, find a couple shows picked out and kind of get that scheduled in there ahead of time. Um, because yeah, it is something that I really want to do. That's like I love that type of stuff, bro. Like, interacting with people and like live stuff. I mean, like this, obviously, I love doing this kind of thing, but even doing it in person too, is definitely something I know that I would enjoy doing, and I think that I would, you know, um, do well with it. So, I yeah, I need to get that figured out. Got to pick some and make it happen.
Are you at your job, are you able to like get approved for vacation time? Because I know sometimes they're like, yeah, put in the time, but then they make it pretty difficult for you to actually get the time off.
I mean, it depends. They have a certain amount, like a certain number of people can take each day off or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
but they do open it up early. So like the calendar for next year, opens up in like December or whatever of
yeah,
this year. So
yeah.
like if I can pick something, I can get it scheduled like now, and have a better chance. But I usually, as long if I do it in advance, I usually don't have. Usually, it's not too big of a deal to get it off. If I'm kind of last minute, like yo, if it's Friday and I'm trying to get Sunday off, then it's just hit or miss, you
Hmm.
know. But it just kind of depends. So I gotta pick some, because I would love to do, I mean the obvious ones like Fan Expo and stuff, whatever. Is a huge one, and C2E2, like the big ones. But even some smaller things, whatever would be like it really doesn't matter. I'm down for it all.
Mm.
So, and photogenic, that would be lit. That would be super lit. If you find one, if you want to do that for real, and you find a show that's like, midway between us or whatever or something, I would 100% be down for that. And Armalite asks who I'm drawing. I'm doing a Wolverine right now, just for you, real quick. A little Wolvie. Trying a little Wolvie. I haven't drawn Wolverine in a minute, so I'm gonna try it out. But yeah, I would definitely be down photogenic because it is pretty crazy how close we are. I remember when you said that, I was like, "Yo, it's like pretty close." I'm a little geographically challenged, to be honest. I don't remember exactly how close it is, but I know it's pretty close, like less than 100 miles or something. Pretty dang close.
That's how I feel right now.
You feel close?
I feel like Invader Zim.
Oh, Invader Zim. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I see. Ah! That's valid. That's a valid crash out. Get it back.
Yeah.
Valid crash out. Yeah, let me try this. I haven't. Wolverine is not my strongest character, but I do like him, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I did just finish my Eevee Wolverine. Speaking of Wolverine, I finally finished that Pokemon picture.
Bro,
Finally, that I've been talking about for freaking a month now.
I'm telling you, it
Finally
looks
finished
good.
it, and well, thank you. The Eevee in that Eevee was dressed as Wolverine, and I'm really happy with how Eevee turned out. That was one thing that, like, because we were talking about it, and I wasn't sure. That was the thing I was the most unsure about. Was like, man, how am I gonna draw Eevee? Like, Wolverine. Eevee is Wolverine. How am I gonna draw that?
Mhm.
And I'm really happy with how it turned out. What I came up with and how it turned out. Definitely would have been the star of the picture for me if it wasn't for freaking just how majestic the Snorlax was. I love that. I love the Hulk Hogan Snorlax. Was just amazing. Oh, amazing, bro. I love that. And yeah, the client was happy with it. Pretty excited to see it
Oh
in
yeah, I'm not
person and
surprised.
everything. So
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
thanks, man.
Like, yeah,
That was a fun one.
I still got to start on my Wolverine and Storm commission.
Yeah, bro. I want to see that.
Yeah, and then I had got like another commission request yesterday at the
Oh
event.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes because it wasn't anything official. So until
Mm,
it's official, you know,
yeah, I
I'm not
feel you.
gonna really, yeah, I'm not really gonna trip on it. But they were talking like they wanted a scene from the Wolverine and Deadpool.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That would be cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see what they end
Yeah.
up talking about at that point.
We'll see when you get that down payment.
Yeah. Hey man,
uh,
let's. What's Gurr look like? He's. Are you familiar with Invader Zim?
no. Actually, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not.
Oh man, you're
I know.
missing out.
I know, bro. Just another thing I've freaking Chinstrap has missed out on. Just one more. Add it to the list. Add it to the list of disappointments.
Hey, what's
Freaking.
funny? What's funny though is Gurr is a robot, right? He's a robot that's supposed to be Zim's companion. He's supposed to be helping him out, right?
Okay.
But they gave him for his brains. It's just like scraps. They put nuts and bolts in his brain,
Oh,
and
really?
he's got a costume as a dog. But because it's a costume, like the eyes don't point the right way, like
Oh my god. Yeah, 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 yeah.
it's stupid.
Oh, that sounds funny. That sounds pretty funny.
But
Okay, what's my big? I don't know where my big eraser is. I need to change this mouth a little bit. Photogenic says, or Armlight says, these are gonna look dope. Thank you, Photogenic D. When you're at your show, do you talk and sell, or do you do like on-site quick sketches?
no, so it depends because unfortunately, I'm not good enough to be at the point to where I can multitask like that. I do have to do one or the other. If I'm sitting there and I'm drawing and I'm trying to do things live, I'm not really interacting as much as I should. So
Mm,
it's more important for me to really kind of, to get that versus, if I'm trying to make sales, then I'm there to make sales. If I'm there to engage with the people, that's kind of what I
mm.
focus on versus not.
It's one or the other, basically.
At
Like,
this point, yeah, at this point, it's a little hard for me to do both. If I'm really focused on drawing, then I'm not going to be engaging. But if I'm not, then it's going to take me forever to do whatever it is that I'm trying to draw. And then people they don't want to wait forever.
right.
So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that makes
try
sense.
until I get a little bit more comfortable or even a little bit more confident in live drawing, which is why YouTube is so important for me because I want this to help me to be able to talk and drive, not drive, but draw, to talk and
Right.
draw, you know,
Yeah,
live
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. So
Right, because that's like its own. That's its own
it's its own
skill.
challenge. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
like being
It,
able to draw, draw a dope Batman is one thing. Being able to draw a dope Batman while you're talking to people walking by and answering random questions and
yeah.
whatever, right, is a whole nother
and
thing.
then not as a like a cop out or anything like that, but I'm only really comfortable at drawing a couple characters on the spot. If you were to ask for a
Mhm.
Superman, not a Superman, like a Spider-Man or a Batman or something like that, I got you, no problems. But these people, they want characters that I've never
Mhm.
had before. I've never
Right.
drawn before, and I gotta look up reference and try to do the whole thing with the thing, and it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. We all know how you feel about looking up reference. So he's like, man, I'm gonna pass on that one.
yeah.
I don't need the $10 that bad. He's like, no, that's valid, bro. That's valid.
I'm gonna have Gur kind of waving like a weirdo.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out old Invader Zim sometime. Check him out. Check him out. Let me see. How am I gonna? What am I gonna do? What am I doing? What am I doing?
What about you? Do you feel like you're at the point now to where you can really engage? Because I feel like you do a little bit better than me, even with our
Mm,
show doing the engagement and stuff.
yeah, I mean, I don't think that talking to people is necessarily gonna really affect the result of my drawing too much
Mm,
at this point. Like
mhm,
I think if I was sketching this Wolverine right now by myself,
mhm,
like it would probably still pretty much look like this. You know,
mhm.
for me, the main thing that would be maybe stressful or that I think could be an issue with live drawing is I just want to be better. You
Yeah.
know, like more like like I want my quick sketches to be better than they are, as opposed to you know whatever my current level.
Better in what sense would you say?
Cooler.
Cooler?
I want 'em to look cooler, yeah.
Yeah. What
Like
do
I
you
can
say?
sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say like I can draw a Spider-Man and I
Mhm.
can draw a Batman. I can draw, a whatever, but it I just don't really have, especially without reference, I don't really have the cool factor on lock in the same way that you do.
Ha, you see what I'm drawing right now? The nerve.
Oh
Wow.
my god. But I mean, you know what I mean though? Like if I draw like for me it's going to be a lot more like generic maybe. I don't know if that's the right
Mhm.
word. Like if I'm just drawing a Spider-Man or whatever, like it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the cool factor. Is the best way I can think to describe it.
Mhm.
Or maybe like I don't have a cool style. You could say necessarily is
Mhm.
how I feel about it. Like when I look at it, like um, I don't know. For when it comes to like a quick, 10, 15 minute on the spot, no reference kind of picture.
Mm.
I feel like I'm
Mhm.
a little bit limited in that regard.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, the actual like talking and interacting thing, I don't think necessarily really affects my quality a whole lot.
I see.
I feel pretty comfortable BSing with people.
Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool. Like,
That's
well, that
cool.
must be nice. No, but I really do love it though. Like to be honest, I really do like. I mean, I like talking to people. I don't know. I'm in general like day to day life. I'm not like a super freaking like extroverted person. Really, like I'm not really a conversation starter. Like I don't go up to
Yeah.
people and like whatever. But if you come up to me and start chit chatting, like we can talk all day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
so, it's I'm not like super introverted, but I'm not like to where I'm not comfortable talking to people. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
but I'm also not at the other end of the spectrum where I'm just like at work I'm not just stopping everybody all day and just having all kinds of conversations and stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I'm in a situation like where I'm drawing and you're coming up to me and asking me about art or we're just talking about whatever sketch I'm doing, then we can powwow all day, basically.
I feel that.
But
We got Night Ninja up. Arts here. What's up, Night Ninja?
yo,
He said, "What's up, guys?" Photogenic says, "D, that is good to know that about drawing under pressure. I can talk and draw, interact and draw, but drawing upon request at the drop of a hat with no prep, I'm not so good at. Neither am I. Like I said, if I choose to draw someone, I'm gonna draw someone that I'm comfortable with. That way, I can turn off my brain to some degree and I just rely on muscle memory. But yeah, if you want someone that I've never drawn before or taken a special request, then I feel like my anxiety gets a little higher at that point because now it's like I don't want to mess up. I
yeah,
don't I don't know if this is how the character is supposed to look. I don't know if this is, if
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
how it's really supposed to be. I think this head is a little. There we go.
Also with that though, I know one thing that Evan has said on multiple times is like people don't care if you're looking up reference either. Like I know he's shared pictures of him like at shows drawing like freaking Jack Sparrow and like other just like random characters, and he's like, I just pulled up on my phone real quick and like
Yeah,
see what they look like and then draw it, and he's like, nobody cares,
yeah,
they're just happy to be getting, especially if you just, I'd probably say something like, oh yeah, let me, what is this guy's costume like? Or yo, what's his what kind of hat does this dude wear? But in reality, I got no clue what they look like.
yeah,
Like just kind of something. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick just to remember what color his eyes are. I just can't remember. Something like that.
yeah, yeah, for sure, bro.
Photogenic also said to make sure those teeth are animal-like and not vampire-esque. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix that. I just did a little bit of update. I hope that helps a little bit. But yeah, thank you for that. Hope that helps. I don't know if I kind of want to ink this, bro. I haven't really done like a ink thing in a minute. You know what I kind of have been wanting to try actually is the process that Arnell has been using. Arnell, shout out to Arnell. He's a guy in the crew where he does like ink wash and then the watercolor on top of that. I kind of want to try that a bit because one issue I've been having is with getting like a high level of contrast when I'm just doing paints. I feel like I'm kind of not always hitting the mark that I'm trying to hit with that.
Yeah,
Um, and so I think that is something that could potentially help because he's always got really good contrast on his stuff. And like that Superman one he posted a while ago was really good. I really liked how he had that, and you can see, because he'll show like his process, some process pics or whatever, and like he's got the contrast figured out already or like established in the ink wash phase,
Mm.
and then just slaps some color on top of that. And I haven't been doing any ink wash. I got the ink wash. I have ink wash. I made it. I got it right here on my desk, but I just haven't been using it.
I
Uh,
made ink wash that one time, and I still don't think it's how it's supposed to be. I
oh
don't know.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what do I know about these things?
you know, I think you know a little bit, bro. I think you know a couple things.
A little bit, huh?
A little bit, one or two probably. I think
I
you're.
want to do Absolute Batman. He's been
Yeah.
around. Yeah, he's been around. I read episode two, not episode two, but issue two, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really kind of feeling it. Wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
Like just the story itself, or the like what about it were you not a huge fan
I
of?
gotta go back and read it. I was looking for action, and I wasn't. I was
Mm,
underwhelmed with the action.
that's too bad.
I know.
Let me do this.
Look,
Uh,
here's
um.
Batman. You say I can do Batman really good. Well, I
Ugh,
can't.
here we go. Time to show out. That's it.
Shut
It's
your
over
face.
from GG for Chinstrap. D Gray is about to take over. Armalite says G's a super freak and says I'm the same way. I'll talk to people, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to talk to everyone. Yeah, I think it's just a personality thing, Like I don't know. Best way
It,
I've thought about it is I'm not a conversation starter. I'm down to converse, but I just don't really have like much to say as far as getting it started.
yeah, but that is something that you're gonna have to go through. But like you said, it depends on the type of person because some people don't want you to talk to them. They just
Mm,
want to come up and view stuff. They don't do well with interaction. But
sure,
you being the person that's like selling, you're doing it for a reason. So I don't know, kind of working through it sometimes is a little bit difficult, you know?
sure. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, because everyone's gonna be different as far as what they're looking for, right?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good point too. That's a good point. Photogenic said, agreed. Arnell and the ink and watercolor is awesome. Says, I think I know what the contrast problem is with your picture. In your opinion, I only say because I've been experimenting with ink lately, and I have the same thoughts about mine. Yeah, I mean, contrast, to be honest, is always something that has not been a strong suit of mine. That was actually one of the first interactions D and I had together. Um, is I had posted a picture and I was asking for, whatever. I just posted asking for feedback and stuff, and he was like, "Man, this thing is gray, bro. Where them blacks at?" He said, "Where that contrast at, bro?" I mean, he was nicer than that when he said it, but that was one of our first times interacting. So it's been a consistent struggle for me, to be honest. But I think that, and so I think that if I introduce some more, because it's easier to get contrast with like ink versus watercolor or gouache or whatever. I think. Um, Night Ninja said, "Guys, what do you recommend when using watercolors? Do you wet the paper first, or just apply straight to the paper?"
Oh, that's a real good question. And it doesn't have as straightforward of an answer as you would think it is because of the simple fact that this Batman is crooked as hell. But but there's two different types. There's the two different looks. You can go wet on wet, which is going to give you a different look, or you can go wet on dry.
Hmm.
So it really depends on the look that you're going for. If you're dropping wet on wet, you can drop a pigment of your watercolor and just watch it explode on the
Yep.
rest of let the water do whatever the water does, and that'll give you a different look. that'll give you a different feel as far as maybe atmospheric on the picture that you're going for. So try both and see what really works for your own personal look because you're gonna get a different look either way.
Yeah, yeah. Just depends on what you're trying to do.
I typically do wet on dry,
Mm,
but I do know wet on wet is gonna give me some of the looks that I really want.
right. Yeah, and like
I said I wanted this to be absolute Batman, and he's not looking like him just yet.
he's
It's
looking
next.
absolutely cool though. That's for
No,
sure.
he's not. Don't lie to me in front of
Oh
all
my.
these people, bro. Come on,
Uh,
stop it.
okay. Okay.
Just doodling.
Yeah, Night Ninja mixed media paper is a nice. I mean, watercolor paper, like Photogenic says, will buckle the least and will take it the best. But I have been painting on this mixed media paper just from I get this from Hobby Lobby, and it's $12 for this, but they pretty frequently have like 40% off or 50% off sales, so you can get a sketchbook like this for like $6. Um, but I also have hold on one second. I have this sketchbook right here, which is watercolor paper, um, and it's a little thicker. So like you can see, this paper like is not. It's still totally flat even after doing all this painting and stuff on it. This is when I first started painting this year, and I was first experimenting with it. But it's for me, watercolor paper. It normally is going to have like a texture on it. It's a little rougher, you know, and I like working on the smoother um, like mixed media type of paper. So I haven't used this specific thing a lot. Like I said, I kind of, I use it kind of at the beginning of the year, and then I moved on to this. All my stream stuff has been on the mixed media, but this paper definitely, like, you can hear it's thicker, and it's, some of these pictures I really slathered the paint on there, and it didn't warp or buckle at all. But mixed media works just fine too.
The paper that you use, it really does make a difference.
Yeah,
Um, just the way the water interacts, the way the pigment holds onto the paper, that all makes a difference.
yeah, yeah. Watercolor isn't gonna work great on like you know printer paper, copy paper. That's not what you want to use. But
I
you
tried.
also, because this sketchbook was like, man, I don't remember how much it cost. Probably like, I don't know. Probably the same. It was probably like $12, maybe 15 at the most. But like it's pretty small, compared to my other one. So it is going to cost a little more to get, nicer paper or thicker paper, obviously. But like I said, something like this, you can get for like $6 or whatever. You catch it on sale. So, all right, let's try some ink wash. F it. F it. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in.
Good questions. Anyone else got questions? Let's say my paper doesn't work with watercolors because I'm just using normal printer paper. Yeah, that's not gonna work with much of your wet stuff. If you're gonna do ink wash, it might not work all that well as well.
Right.
Photogenic Night Ninja Arts, you have to have watercolor paper. Did you read all of these already?
I think so. He said, "D, if you were, what if you were absolutely drawing Batman?" I didn't say
I
that.
mean, I am absolutely drawing Batman, but I'm not drawing absolute Batman,
Hmm.
unfortunately. It didn't work out the way I envisioned it in my brain. In my brain. It didn't
Uh,
happen. And we lost all the viewers that we had for 3 seconds. It's all
you
right,
know,
though. It's okay.
it's okay. It's all right.
Um, Night Ninja Art says that's why I love watercolor paper. I like the texture of it and it adds a nice look
Mm,
to it. Or maybe that's just personal preference for me. Maybe. Armalite says, that looks dope, dude. Thank you so much. And so does the Wolverine. It really does. The Wolverine looks super hard, bro.
thank you. But
I
where
you
the
know
line?
what? I'm not gonna lie to
Uh,
you. It is very difficult for me to do um mouths like that.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I
yeah, it
struggle with
is.
it to
It's
this
hard.
day.
It is hard. I am using reference though. I mean, this isn't.
Oh,
It's not exactly the same as my reference. I did kind of edit it a little bit to more like my tastes, but
uh-huh.
I do have reference. So, just to be transparent.
This might be one of the worst Batmans that I've done today.
Today,
Just today.
just
Just
today.
today. Let's not get crazy, okay?
Mm,
You understand?
I understand. I understand the assignment.
He said you don't understand it.
Mm.
Oh man,
I
the
understand.
the different people that I met yesterday that were really just kind of letting me know, it's like, man, just keep going,
Really?
keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing because there's somebody out there that's gonna like your style of drawing. You know,
Hmm. Yeah.
a lot of people praise Mike Mignola, but I'm sure there's some people that don't like the way that looks. It's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And then that doesn't make you weird or doesn't make you less of a art enthusiast. You
Hmm.
have a different preference, and that
Yeah.
doesn't tickle your fancy, so to
Yeah.
speak.
That's right. Yeah. Everyone's everyone's different. What a boring world it would be if we were all the same.
On to the next.
On to the next.
There's not a lot of people that I can draw from memory, and I don't I don't know. I'm gonna stop doing it soon enough. That's probably too
Don't you
soon
draw everybody from memory, bro? What are you talking about?
for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said, "I don't draw much from memory. Can't draw most people, but I don't know." Night Ninja, man, I haven't gotten. Or Armlet says once he gets to coloring, it's gonna smack. Night Ninja, I haven't gotten time to make good drawing. My home was being painted. Oh, really? Yeah.
You was
That's.
painting your home? Is that what you're saying?
He said it was being painted. I don't know if he was doing the painting. Were you doing the painting yourself? That's a lot of work, man. Yeah, I have a um, hmm, I got a female running the house. I got my lady here, and she is, how it goes. She typically every once in a while gets that urge to redecorate and change everything. And so I've painted quite a few rooms myself, and it's definitely a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
It
work.
really is. It
But
really
it
is.
usually is worth it, though. I say that kind of in a kind of poking fun at her, but it always does wind up looking better. And it is nice to change it up and whatever. But it do be a lot of work. I want to paint this room that I'm in right now. Actually, I want to put some murals on the walls. I want to paint some murals, bro.
What type of murals are you thinking?
I don't know. One idea I had a long time ago was it'd be cool to cover the walls with like different spider characters,
Yeah.
different
Uh-huh.
Spider Verse characters. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, or if I'll ever be able to. Also, we were thinking about, because right now my two older sons share a room, um, but they're kind of getting to the age where they're really not a big fan of that. And so I was thinking about maybe letting one of them set up in here and then painting it like what he would like, you know, some of his favorite YouTubers or something. He's into these guys, Lanky Box. Anybody in the chat know about Lanky Box?
Mm-mm.
They're these cringe guys that make YouTube videos, and but they have their own like little characters and stuff that they have for their merchandise and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking I could paint them on the wall if I wound up giving him this room. Could be kind of cool, but haven't figured it all out yet. Lanky Box. Got the milk song, the Lanky Box milk song. Milky milk, milky, milky, milky milk.
Oh my god.
Milky milk, milky, milky, milky milk.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
these guys are. They have merchandise in Target and Walmart, bro. They capitalized on their cringe.
I wonder if I can take this simple design. We're not gonna do that. Instantly,
Said,
instant regret.
actually,
Yeah, instant regret.
uh,
Let's not do that.
Photogenic says his grandkids are into lanky bots. Yeah, they yeah. Night Ninja says take away your son's device. Lanky box isn't good for kids. It's brain rot. Yeah, I mean, you know,
He said they'll figure it out.
they're they're not the best. They definitely don't have like free reign on that stuff. Um, but there's also definitely worse things than lanky box. Brain
SpongeBob.
rot is yeah. SpongeBob, you're not a SpongeBob fan?
SpongeBob used to be the worst
Mm,
of the worst. He was a panty raider at one point.
damn.
They had the magic conch, whatever
Oh
that is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you remember that. Yeah, you remember
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that.
Yeah.
um, a sponge is an actual animal. And one
Mm,
time, it was the episode where SpongeBob realized that he didn't know how to tie his shoes. He was
mm,
sitting down watching TV, and there was this thing squirming around on the floor, on the seabed floor, right? It was just moving
okay.
around all weird, like a squid or something like that. I think it was a sponge. But then
Mhm.
when Gary walked in and meowed at him, he was like, Gary. And then he like went ahead and changed the channel. Like, what do you think he
Oh
was
my
watching?
god.
What do you think he was watching, bro?
Yo, that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's wild. See,
I'm
Lanky
not
Box
one
isn't
to
doing anything like
judge.
that. Right, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was definitely never allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lot I wasn't allowed to watch though, to be fair, so that's not really saying much.
Ah,
There's a lot that I was pretty sheltered, so but I get it too, also, I mean like when I was a kid I was pretty upset about it. But now, being on the parent side, I get it. I get it. I see where they were coming from, even if I maybe disagree with, you know, whatever.
mm-hmm.
Even if I still wish I would have been able to watch certain things.
Like what?
Freaking anything, bro. Ninja Turtles,
Uh,
Power
you you
Rangers.
you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. You missed everything, bro.
Right? Literally everything, bro. Like, yeah.
It's all about the first generation of Power Rangers, though. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, and you know what? Power Rangers Turbo, I can get down
Mm.
with them because they had them boss whips, man. They was out
Oh,
driving
really?
around in them pimp cars. Hell yeah.
Ooh,
I
sounds
wanted. I think that might have been the last like Power Rangers movie that I really subscribed to.
really
Yeah.
nice.
Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
Nice. Sounds cool.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty
I
cool.
believe it, bro. I believe it. I think Ninja Turtles was the one I was probably the most salty about.
Yeah, because there was nothing wrong with the Ninja
Nah,
Turtles.
nah, there was nothing, bro. That was just that was just cruel.
It was too much ooze talk. Was that what it was? Was it the ooze
No, it was
talk?
just
They were freaks.
it wasn't anything specifically. I don't think about Ninja Turtles. I
Ah.
think it was just like a general, banning of things. Um, it was fun, none of
Yeah,
that allowed and all that.
yeah.
Whatever. But Photogenic says, I still think Chinstrap and Evan should do a duet on the stream while drawing and sample. A duet, like a singing duet, like like is that because was I singing when you said that? That'd be
Mhm.
cool. I'm down, bro. Evan is definitely a singer for sure. I love that about his streams for sure. He's always busting down some bars. Always got those bars. Armlet says the CIA is winning, and SpongeBob is the OG. Night Ninja, I'm warning you, it's not good for your kids' mind development. There's very high their content's very high energy and lots of colors. It overstimulates their mind. Yeah, bro. You're not wrong, to be honest. You're not wrong, but at the same time, I gotta get him to leave me alone for a few minutes somehow. You know? And
Go
there's
corrupt
definitely
your brain
worse things.
and
Yeah,
leave me be.
it's fine, bro. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone for a little bit, okay? Come on. But no. I don't mean to discount what you're saying. Because I get what you mean. I get the point. And it is like I said, they have like time limits and what's it called? Like we don't just let them watch whatever they want on YouTube and everything. Gotta be careful with that YouTube stuff. Because I mean, to be honest, when I was a kid, like uh, YouTube is one thing that slipped through the cracks of you know the tight grip of authority that was on me because I kind of had maybe a little more free reign than I should have had on YouTube. Um, you know, and back then it wasn't necessarily as monitored as it is now. Like YouTube in general, you could get away with a lot more back then. So, you know, you know, some of the things that I had watched at a young age, I don't think were appropriate for me to be watching. But I didn't do it. I didn't get into anything crazy, but definitely some things were not appropriate. Julie Green says, "Wow, thank you, thank you." Spider-Man can cut anything with that jawline. In fact, Dennis Ross says that series almost killed the Power Ranger franchise.
Which one?
Which one? Which one? Oh, actually, sorry. Photogenic asked if we had watched Loser Ranger. Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Oh.
I haven't, obviously. And let me see. Let me get caught up on these chats real quick. 1 second. Night Ninja, those jokes in SpongeBob were meant for the adults to laugh at because I didn't get it as a kid. Yeah, that is also true. Like,
that is a fact.
Yeah, if I go back and watch some things, like even like freaking Dexter's Lab.
Yes.
And Powerpuff Girls, bro. Like
Yes.
some of that stuff is not, like you see it in a whole different
Because
light. So
him was a cross dresser, right? He was clearly like a guy, but he wasn't a guy.
something, yeah.
Him, you know who I'm talking about.
I
He
think so.
wore a dress. He wore
Yeah,
the
yeah,
red.
yeah. There's or even like what's it called, the Fairly Odd Parents, bro.
Yeah.
Like there was an episode where you found out that Timmy had like wished to be young forever, and he was actually like a 50-year-old man or something. In a kid's
Yeah.
body, and it's just you kind of go back and you're like, man, that's I don't know, bro. Kind of makes you think of the show in a whole different way, and it's kind of like, oh man,
I would have never known.
right? There's so that's not exclusive to SpongeBob for sure. And again, like I don't know, I don't have a big problem with SpongeBob, but my kids aren't really into it. They've tried watching it a couple times and they're not really big fans.
They said, "Man, turn this off."
Yeah, yeah. Because that's another one that I, didn't see as a kid. So then, like as an adult, I'm like, I want to watch some SpongeBob, bro. I want to I want to see what the hype's all about and all that, But then, like turn it on, and my kids are like, bro, come on. I want to watch, I want to watch Boss Baby or Blippi or whatever.
Yeah.
Which Blippi is Blippi is another controversial one.
Is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Blippi guy was revealed to have, I don't know. I don't actually know exactly what it was, but he had like made some kind of inappropriate video in his past. I don't really know all the details, but
He had an OnlyFans?
no, I think it had to do with him pooping on something.
What the hell?
I don't, like I said, I don't actually know the uh, the details, but I know that like I would see a bunch of people like, oh my god, don't let your kids watch Blippi. Did you see what he did? And like, but I'm pretty sure it was something in his past, you know. And now there is a different guy doing Blippi. So, but my kids are out of the Blippi phase. My oldest one liked Blippi. My other two never really got into it. But I mean, Blippi had some banger videos too, though, bro. The excavator song. You guys know about the excavator song? Man, excavator, excavator. Hey, dirt, see you later. I'm an excavator. I mean, come on. It slaps.
Oh, sounds like it, bro.
It's pretty good, man. Pretty good stuff. But yeah, he got canceled. He got
It's e-
canceled, though.
it's so easy to do these days.
For
Getting
real.
canceled.
Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm missing a bunch of chats. Ever considered letting them watch? Oh wait, hold on. Ever considered letting them watch Bluey? It's very educational for the parents and fun for the kids. Yeah, I like Bluey. I'm a
You
big fan
know
of Bluey.
what? If you want your kids to learn anything, you need to have them watch Gullah Gullah Island. You gotta take
Gullah
them.
Gullah Island.
Yeah, bro. You gotta take them back.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
You
Gullah
wouldn't
Gullah
have.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Gullah Gullah Island. That was back in like my time.
Ooh,
Gullah
okay.
Gullah Island.
Nice. I'm gonna check it out, bro. I'm gonna take your recommendation on that. See if I
Yeah,
can find it on
Tommy.
Tubi. Oh, we can't go stream without bringing up Tubi. Okay, hold on. I'm missing chats, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so focused on trying to get this ink wash to work. Photogenic said, I used to sing while I was at work. I had a coworker complain to our boss, but they complained about you, bro. But your boss told him that the reason I was singing because I enjoyed my work. But I think
Oh.
he was complaining because my singing voice can only be appreciated by the deaf. I feel you on that one, bro. I've never mastered the art of singing. Um, but like I said, I'm not afraid to fail in front of thousands of people, so it's okay. Armlight, things on YouTube were wild back then. Yeah, bro. Did you ever watch what's it called? The llamas? The what were they called? They weren't talking llamas. The llamas though, Carl and man, what's the other one's name? I remember that was stuff that I thought was hilarious. Carl, you can't eat hands, Carl. Carl's like, I had a hankering that only hands could satisfy. You guys ever see that?
Uh-uh.
Carl, you can't eat people, Carl. Dennis said he was talking about Turbo Series.
What?
Turbo
Turbo?
Series.
No. What did they do?
What happened? What was wrong with Turbo Series? Let us know, Dennis.
Turbo
I
was the
I
one
haven't
that
seen
I
it.
was
So.
talking about.
Yeah. Armlight says I was 10 watching serial killer documentaries. That doesn't surprise me. On TV, all that CSI and everything was something I'd watch with my mom. Found out about Pablo Escobar at that age. Nice. That's a good time to get introduced to good old Pablo. Photogenic Loser Ranger is an anime. Oh yeah, actually I think you mentioned that before. I think you told us about that before. That sounds familiar now. It says it's on Hulu, but it's really well written. It's like man, that sounds familiar now. That you say that. Night Ninja. When I discovered YouTube, the stuff that I watched was Kung Fu Panda and a channel called Rising Fight, which made amazing Dragon Ball fan stories. Ooh, I don't think I've seen Rising Fight. That sounds cool though. Armalite says that's dope. G, thank you. And I have a little cousin who used to babysit, and the only normal thing on TV for him to watch was Paw Patrol. Everything else was so weird. It was concerning. It's like they're trying to
Yeah.
create psychopaths. Yeah, bro. Yeah. There's some it's crazy, man. It's crazy like trying to or like being a parent now and whatever. It's wild out here. But I mean, our parents said the same thing, you know, about the stuff we were watching. It's like the stuff that was around when you were a kid is normal. The stuff that, comes out when you're growing up or whatever is like new, but not crazy. And then the stuff that comes out when you're old is just too much. It's like a syndrome that we go through as humans. Photogenic says, "You guys make me feel old AF. I think back to Sesame Street and Electric Company. Oh yeah, I know about Sesame Street, bro. Sesame
The
Street,
oldest that I go is usually Barney.
Barney. Oh yeah,
Barney,
Barney.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Barney,
a throwback, bro.
they really tried to brainwash us with Barney, bro.
Man, it's been happening, bro. It's not something new. They've been trying to take us all out the game
It's
from
been,
early age, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just it's now, SpongeBob, Blippi, whatever. It's just a new face to the same thing.
New
But
face, new case.
yep, ooh, man, let him know.
You're-
Armalite knows about Carl. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, said he made a dragon out of the orphans. Oh my god, bro, dude, those llamas, man. I wish I remember what they were called, but they, yeah, they had some funny stuff. Carl, can't eat people, Carl. Um, says I started walking because of Sesame Street. My mom told me I would tell her to wake me up to watch it. And one time she didn't wake me up and I ran out to watch it. That's like how you started. That was like the first time you started running or walking. That's funny, bro. That's pretty funny. Okay, let me get a little bit on this here. A little more
That's
here.
looking amazing.
Oh, thanks,
And
dude.
here I am drawing this little.
Oh, that Spider Man is sick, bro. I need to do some studies of your Spider Mans. I gotta level up my Spider Man. Spider Man is like I can draw him, but it's just like, eh, eh, you know, eh,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, you know. Loser Ranger is where, spoiler alert, the Rangers are actually the villains. Oh yeah, and the villains become debatably the good guys. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. You or somebody has mentioned that on stream before. It was probably you, but I gotta watch that. It's on Hulu. I don't know if I have Hulu turned on right now. I'll have to check. I don't think I do. I have been watching some Netflix shows though. That Dan to Dan. You said you were gonna watch the new episode of Dan to Dan, right? Photogenic. What'd you think about that one? The the development is getting there. It's getting there. I'm excited to see where it goes. Um, Photogenic. I noticed a lot of people draw Spider-Man extremely muscular, but I prefer to draw him more like a kid still.
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. But I would say that this is more like the superior Spider-Man than,
Mm.
because I like the way the superior Spider-Man was drawn just a little bit different, because yeah, he was Peter, but he wasn't Peter.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's valid.
Or I'm just making up an excuse.
Yeah, it's okay, bro. I get it, man. It's very satisfying to watch or to draw, you know, juicy jacked men. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. We all about that over here.
Hey yo, what?
Hey, what? He said, yo.
Hey yo,
Hold
what?
on. Hey, what? Nah.
What what are we doing here?
Just being honest and transparent. Photogenic says Dan to Dan's phenomenal. Love every episode. Hate waiting weekly to watch it. Oh, I know, bro. I feel the same way about freaking Dragon Ball Daima. I'm watching that on Netflix, so I'm a week behind compared to Crunchyroll. It sucks. I've been enjoying that show too. The last, not the newest episode, but the newest one on Netflix was pretty cool. We got to see a cool interaction between Goku and Glorio. That was pretty cool.
You know, I actually have access to that, and I haven't even started watching it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
it's cool.
think that's on, what's it on, Hulu or?
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
Netflix and Crunchyroll, but Netflix is a week behind.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
So maybe I'm wrong.
maybe. It's cool though. I mean, it's the last thing that Toriyama worked on before his unfortunate passing. So, for that reason, obviously, I was pretty excited to see it. But I like the show so far. It's cool. It's fun, and I don't know. It's been good so far, in my opinion. IMHO. My humble opinion. It's been a fun show so far. Seeing Kid Goku again.
Crap. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all
Crap.
I'm gonna say.
Goku and Glory Hole. Yeah, yeah.
Goku. Wait, what?
Glorio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this got
yeah.
to be the new stuff.
Glorio.
Yeah, it's the new stuff I haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's
glory
if
hole.
it's funny. He keeps so the guy's name is Glorio, right? But Goku keeps. I'm never gonna be able to think of that name the same now. By the way, photogenic. So thank you for that. But but yeah, Goku keeps messing it up. He'll be like, calls him like Goliro, and like he just keeps like it's been a running joke through the show so far. As he keeps mispronouncing his name. It's pretty funny.
Hey, one of the kids that so at yesterday's event they had a the cosplay and costume contest and stuff like that. And one of
Mhm.
the little kids that was there, they dressed as Goku. They had the orange
Nice.
suit and the black wig and all of that stuff. It was pretty dope.
Ooh, that's cool.
And guess what? They didn't win. I said, ha!
Wow.
Try harder next time.
Right?
Pathetic.
Should have done Vegeta.
You should
Who
just give
won? Who
up.
was the winner? Pretty cool.
I
Was
don't
it?
know.
Was it
I was too
oh,
busy.
oh,
Yeah.
dang. You just know that the Goku didn't win.
Yeah, because I saw them come by and I said, "Hey, did y'all win?" And his mom was like, "No." I just laughed. It's like,
Dang. Sucker. That's right. F them kids, bro.
yeah, bro. I'm just playing. It was no, they didn't win though, but
Yeah, he's like they did lose.
yeah, they were in fact losers that day,
Yeah. It's
but
all
they
right.
were winners in their heart.
Sure, yeah.
Sure, sure, yeah.
Doesn't really count for much, but that's good that.
Subjective. It's
Yeah,
subjective.
yeah, subject.
Subjective.
Oh man, that's funny. Goku. Goku. What a great guy.
I can't follow this line to save my life. Not of a hooch.
Fun
I
fact,
feel
Power Rangers actually originated from Japan, but they weren't called Power Rangers. That's what the US started calling them, and it stuck.
yeah.
Forgot what they were originally called. That's pretty cool, Night Ninja.
They were called the Great Five Gang.
Power Rangers! I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Power Rangers. Ooh.
My dogs be so thirsty.
Hmm.
Anytime they hear the daggone door open, they come trotting out like it's time for them to go outside.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm so sick of it. Like,
Right? You guys are good. You're good. You're good.
it's annoying.
Relax.
When dogs like twirl their heads like you're like flipping their hair back and forth or their
Mm,
ears, I take it as a sign of aggression, like they're complaining
mm,
about something. My
mm.
dogs always do that when they don't get their way. They like flip their hair and it's annoying.
Really?
Yeah,
That's funny. They hit them. They hit you with the willow.
yeah,
I whip my. That's whip my hair back. I whip my hair back. That's who's saying that, right? Is that right?
yeah. Willow Smith.
Yeah.
That song was hot back in the day.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah. Gotta
Dang,
finish this.
bro.
A little less time today than normal. I don't think I mentioned that
I
earlier,
know.
guys. But I
Yeah,
am.
you did.
I gotta leave a little bit. I got about 10 minutes left.
Okay, it's
Just
all
so you
right.
know.
I'm almost done with this, anywho.
You're too good, bro. How do you do it? How do you do it?
A lot of complaining.
That's true, but it's okay.
Wow.
We don't
Wow.
mind.
Wow.
Hey, like you said, bro. It's always honest feedback around here.
I didn't. I didn't ask for it, fam.
That's keep that to yourself.
Right.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Wow, I just threw. Oh my god, that was foolish of me. What a fool I've been. What a
Damn.
fool. Yo, why is that all? Oh my god, what is in this water?
What if I had like a spider crawling on this?
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Night
You,
Ninja D, is that venom on Spider-Man's neck?
no, I was gonna do like a spider web
Mm,
and some sort of background to complement it because we didn't really have time. But now that I was thinking about it, I kind of thought it through. I said, you
mm,
know what? That doesn't make a good picture.
mm. You're doubting yourself, basically.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Nice. Glad, glad to hear it.
um, I need something to contrast on the background.
Poor kid, his hopes and dreams crashed, said Night Ninja. Said, I. Armalite says, hope that makes him the Antichrist and that he loves racism. But then says, that wasn't him. Night Ninja took my phone. Hmm. Well, I don't believe you. But it's okay. We forgive you this time. As long as you're being racist against the correct people. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, wait, what?
Hey, yo, whoa,
What is
whoa.
happening to the stream today?
Whoa. That wasn't me, actually.
Armalite.
That was Armlight. He got my voice. He got a voice changer. Okay, now everybody type in the chat who you think the right people. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, you don't even know what I'm
Do
talking about.
it.
I
Yeah.
just now walked in. Yeah,
Look at that.
you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know that.
That's kids for you. That's kids for you.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Wonder if I can get a quick. Can I mix a quick skin tone here? Can I do it? Can I do it? Blue, yellow, red. What do we get when we mix blue, yellow, and red together? Who can tell me
Ooh,
the answer?
that doo-doo brown.
Yep, it's brown. Yeah, yeah.
Look,
Yes, but
Night Ninja Arts message retracted. That's right.
dang,
Don't
bro.
you play?
Uh, Photogenic says if YouTube cancels your channels, it wasn't his fault this time. Yeah, you're right. It was definitely Armaline's fault. Oh man, that's
Hey,
funny.
look, he says Power Rangers. Then Night Ninja said Power Rangers are based off the Super Sentai, which came out way before Power Rangers. So Power Rangers are basically discounted versions of Super Sentai. That's what do they call it? Derivative. It's very derivative.
Could be.
Could be.
That could be. Night Ninja, no, I'm just joking around. I'm just joking around.
There's always some sort of truth in your jokes.
Nah.
What was that long pause?
We can talk about it off camera. Oh my god, bro.
Look, this
That's
is as
wild.
good as you
What is
guys are getting today.
Bro, that's lit, dude. That's looking freaking lit. Let me see what happens if I do this real quick. This seems to be holding up the values pretty well. Doing the ink wash and then the gouache on top. This might be a little thick, but what time is it? 5 minutes.
Almost time. I got just enough time to finish up this little bit that I have going on over here.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna finish this. I got a parent-teacher conference with for my kindergartner. Get to hear about how he's been doing. Hopefully, he's not failing.
Do you take a moment to sit him down and be like, all right, now is your time for confession? Like I know before I sit in front of these teachers and I be side eyeing you the whole time.
Right.
Like, oh, you don't say, Miss Teacher.
Yeah.
He said what to this kid?
Right. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
No, I think he's doing okay. I think it'll be all right. I'm not too worried.
Nah, nor should you be.
He's been doing pretty well so far. He actually got champion of the charter, the student of the month thing, his first month kindergarten.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That is
Wish he would be like that at home. What, Noah?
When I got the paper out,
Yeah.
it ripped.
Oh no. I don't give a. I'm just
I see where he gets it from.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, actually both my kids got student of the month their first month of kindergarten. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad they both did because I know if the second one didn't, then my first one would have been talking all kinds of smack. You know, he's definitely the type like, oh, yo, you suck.
Dang.
He would be letting them know real in no uncertain terms that he got it and his brother didn't. But my oldest has not gotten it so far this year in second grade. He's not gotten it yet. So
second grade's a whole different animal.
That's right. Okay, what can I do for a quick background? Photogenic, how do you feel kindergarten? I don't know. I'm sure it's possible though. Maybe. I don't know, maybe not.
I wouldn't know. I passed it my first time.
Your first time? Nice.
Yeah.
That's good. I think I did too, but I didn't really go to a real school though, so it doesn't really count necessarily.
Were you homeschooled ever?
I wasn't homeschooled, but I was in a private school, I guess. It was like a school inside my church that we went to. So it was like 25 kids in the whole school kind of thing, you know? Small little thing. We worked from, it was pretty much homeschooling. We had like books that we had to work from and learn all the different things or whatever. But nah, I wasn't fully homeschooled. I was still around other kids and stuff. Just not really in the
cool kids.
Yeah, definitely not. That's facts, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I blame a lot of my whatever you want to call it on that. Whatever word you want to use to describe me. I blame on that, but it's all right. Luckily, I still was able to bounce back and become,
The change
extremely
that we know and love today.
yes, charming, charismatic, incredibly handsome, all that stuff. I was able to make it work,
Look at that. If I
Bro.
when I make it into the industry, being a colorist is not gonna be what I want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, just so you know.
that's good. I appreciate that because I'm gonna need that spot.
Yeah, that was all for you anyway.
Thank you.
Remember, we
Yeah.
had already divvied out responsibilities.
Yep. You're gonna do all the important stuff, and then I'll put the colors on top.
You could just sign your name
Yep.
once it's all done,
Yep.
all said and done.
I'll take the credit for the rim lights, the flat colors. You can put all the shading in with your inks and everything, obviously, and then I'll just throw some flat colors on top of it and call it a day. I'm excited for the people to be able to read a Hive story, bro. Excited for when that day comes.
So am I, because we have yet to do it either.
Yep. But it'll be here. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be now that I've finished whatever some of my responsibilities, my main focus going forward is gonna be my web comic thing. So I'm gonna get some reps in with that as far as that's concerned. And be prepared for when we do our thing. Let me see. Let's put some. I'm gonna add a little bit of red to this. Let's do this. Is this gonna be too much? Maybe, but I don't care. Going for it. Going for it, bro. Might be a little too much, but it's okay. It'll probably dry a little bit less
Hey,
intense.
so I finally finished the first season of The Penguin.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I'm gonna watch it again.
really?
Yeah,
That good, huh?
it's pretty good. But I don't want to put 100 on a 10. It's pretty good to me. It's really good to me.
I feel.
You might not like it. You like the more, educated approach.
Not necessarily.
It's just running and gunning.
Yeah.
Nah, not really. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
heard from you're not the only person who's told me that it's really good, so I trust you.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
There we go. I'm about out of time, but here's a little Wolverine for you, Armalite. Armalite, I think, is the one who asked for Wolverine. Wolverine, I'll probably slap some ink on this later for some outline and get it posted as a short and everything. But that's not too bad for a quick little thing. Quick little thing. Veins on Wolverine's neck don't look right. Yeah, I mean, bro, it's just some creative musculature. It's all made up, though. It's not anatomically correct.
Armalite came to the defense, though.
Oh yeah, right. Thanks, Armalite. Armalite says amazing or Ninja, amazing work, guys. Nice work.
Thank you.
Like your coloring. I don't know what you see is wrong with it. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks great.
Thank you.
um,
Thank you. We were just having a quick fun episode. Make sure
yeah,
that we don't miss anything. Chinstrap didn't have a lot of time and I'm mentally fried. So
yeah,
thank you guys for chilling with us for a little bit and just having some good conversation. We will be picking it back up on Wednesday, our next day. That would be episode 31.
yep,
31. Yeah, and we could do another Pokemon because as we get closer to the end of the month, we're going to be getting ready for December, which is going to be
right,
all DC character based. Let's
yeah,
start with like the secondary, third, tertiary characters before we actually get to like the main Justice League people. We can
yeah,
do some of the B-rated characters first.
yeah. I agree for sure. I like the Teen Titans idea. Maybe we can start with that, but
All right.
we'll see as we get closer. You know,
For sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. Chin strap. I'll talk to you
right,
later, brother.
for sure. Later, everybody.
All
Deuces.
right. Peace.